Alright, so on the left hand side with the two fire sprays, we have Iman Azamin who can drop bombs and mines using the 3 straight and 3 bank templates. He's nasty to get behind. He's really it's tough to be in front of and behind, and he has Andrasta, so he's able to take some extra devices. And he also has the reload action with Andrasta. He also has Fearless and Chewbacca. What does Chewbacca Scum do? Let's find out, because as we addressed yesterday or in the last game, I'm not familiar with a lot of Scum stuff. So Chewbacca Scum only. At the start of the end phase, you may spend 1 focus token to repair one of your face-up damage cards. It's not bad. It's gives him a little extra longevity. It can make him avoid having the disabled power regulator be a problem. Um, and then he also has Fearless. So then, alongside Emon, we have Krassix Trellix, who who can fire missiles out the rear arc. And so Krassix has cluster missiles, which is going to be a problem for all of those Vulture Droids. Um, wow, they are just going for the honorable joust, straight on. Right. Wow. Hello, Operian, and I just got an email about someone else just a moment ago too. I'm sorry if I missed these. There's a lot of these coming through. We've got Operian, we've got Christopher Bangs. It cuts off there. Up to nothing. All right. Wow, we've got a lot of followers here. Welcome, welcome. And like I said, feel free to talk in the chat. I mean, we're in the Gold Squadron stream or in the Northern Nevada X-Wing stream. Excuse me. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so we've got the 4 Vulture Droids going. It looks like he just blew through that gas cloud. They don't care about those right now. This is first round of first round, not even of engagement. So it's good to see some gas clouds too, alongside all the Wave 3 stuff. If we recall, the gas clouds have no negative effect to flying over them, except for you just lose your action. So you don't get ionized, you don't take a hit or a crit or anything, or no stress, nothing like that. So they are definitely more player friendly, and they also will essentially add auto thrusters to your defensive rolls. So if you're shooting through them or if you're defending through them. So it's the first time we've seen gas clouds on the stream here. And oh, check that out. Cayden's got our focus tokens from last year's Open. We have Nevada-shaped focus tokens, evade tokens, and target lot tokens from last year as the participation prizes. This year we have force charges, regular charges, and shield tokens as the participation prizes for this year. These are all acrylics, all made by Curled Paw Creatives, and yeah, they're really nice. I'll show them to you after the stream. I actually realize now that I said I would show you guys the alt art cards that we've got going too after the stream, but I didn't. So I will get those on after this game. Okay. So let's see. I think those. Oh, they've got range. He's shooting. So Darth Maul does not have range. This is a shot from Emon. I think that's Emon. Looks like a 4 there. I'm pretty sure that's Emon. And he's got 3 hits coming in on a Vulture. Is the Vulture going to evade it? He nattied out. Wow. Like I said with the last game, we've got some hot dice going on here. Alright, so we've got shots coming back from the Vultures. Looks like range 3 shot from this Vulture, obviously. Am I covering anything up with my logo? Looks like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I am. 2, 3. Are we missing a Vulture on our Oh, we're missing a vulture. Oops. Let me fix that real quick. Classics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, weird. Did I miss it on the copy? No, I didn't. Let me fix this real quick, and then I'll go double check. I'm not sure why it's only showing 3 vultures. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'll have to double check. I'm really sorry for all this last minute fixing. Having some weird technical issues with the with the overlay. It happens every once in a while. Me and the overlay don't always get along. Seeing no damage cards, no shields flipped, so I think they're back to planning. So let me... Yep, so he's using Kraken to hold the calculates, and I'm going to go check on the results of that engagement. Alright, so what happened here was he used munitions failsafe after the bad rolls to just cancel them and keep those charges. How much? How's it going? Alrighty. Those vultures are coming in hot. Uh, Maybe he's going for a bump. He's probably trying to get the bump on Emon. That does kind of put him right behind Emon, but we'll see. So he's going straight with those ones too, huh? And it's going to be interesting with this bottom corner one. Is it going to... is the template going to overlap that? Looks like... No. It looks like it's fine. He didn't have to pick it up at all, so... Alright, so are those two going to barrel roll and calculate, or just calculate? What are we doing here? So none of the energy shells have been spent, like I said. They were all... the dice were cancelled. He used munitions failsafe to hold on to that munition because the rolls just didn't seem to be good enough for him. So he's just calculating there. Alright. And now we have Cayden. Cayden's ships. Oh, and that token there does indicate that Mario is first player. So, Crassix is it bumped? Is that a bump? Yeah, that is a bump. Alright. Okay, so that's good. So Crassix has a single shot on a Vulture so far. We'll see where Maul ends up. And is Maul cloaked? Maul has Scimitar. I don't see a cloak token, though. Okay. And what's Emon doing? Is he turning? Ooh, if Emon turns in right there, that's, that was good planning by Cayden. But let's see what happens here. If he's got the turn... Oh, a bank. Not bad either. Does Emon have... No gunner. So this would be like one of those beautiful like veteran turret gunner shots. Okay. Just little adjustments. While this is a big competitive event, it is still a community-driven event. It's still very friendly, and obviously this is a father-son game, so I'm thinking they're going to be very friendly with each other when it comes to bumping ships and all that. That is a good point. Okay, I will... Let's see if I can get some numbers up here. So we can have... Let's see, text. So that way we can identify which Vulture is which. So... We'll do ship 1 and 2. And ship... 3. And ship 4. So we have 4 identical Vultures. Let me go in here real quick and I will edit their names. So we have Drone 1, Drone 2, Drone 3, and Drone 4. Okay. Alright, it looks like Darth Maul is going to bump into Emon there. Now let me drag these. Let's see if everything else locked down. Browser lock. Okay. And this is locked. Okay, cool. So... that's 1. That's 4. Oh, too big. Oh, too big. Oh my gosh. I hate how it does this. I don't know why it's doing this. There we go. 3. Alright, Maul looks like he's gunning for... does he have arc? I want to say he has arc. Oh, come on. Sorry, these... I wonder if these would be better to use as images, but... just trying to get this to move. There we go. I've always had issues with getting these numbers to work right. So he took a stress... or a strain. Took a strain. Why does that... why did he take a strain? Scimitar, Kraken, Probe Droids, Grievous, Dooku, Hate. None of that tells me he needs a strain token. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make... Okay, they just needed a quick call on Maul's arc and actually being at the table. It looks like the Darth Maul is It does not have arc on Crassix. It's like 2 millimeters next to Crassix, like a parallel. Okay, so it looks like a shot from Emon onto probably Vulture number 3. That means that there are no shots from Mario this round. Okay, so 2 hits from Emon going on to, like I said, number 3. He can spend a friend's calculate, spend his own. Yeah, spend the calculate. I would say probably from his friend. Although it, I guess, doesn't really matter that much. Let's see who he spent it from. Yep, he spent it from number 1. Okay. Looks good. And that might be the only shot. Oh no, that's right. Crassix also has a shot on either Maul or Vulture 4. Now what is the right call here? Because it's hard to just leave these Vultures unattended, but also, I mean, Darth Maul is such a huge point stake. Darth Maul is 100 points. And I mean, I'd say probably going for Maul first. He's got thank you, Cayden. Alright, so he is taking 3 hits on. Do you want to do it? Down 3. Cool. So 3 hits on Maul. And then I think they're just going back to planning. I'm not sure that there's much else that could be done. Because I don't think Crassix had a target lock, so he couldn't shoot at someone else. Probably Vulture 4 is out of range anyways. Well, he didn't use the missiles anyways, so it's all good. Okay, so one thing that we should keep in mind too is that Mario has the probe droids off on the left-hand corner, and we also have Emon dropping a proximity mine. So that's going to cause some problems for those poor vultures. I bet you probably number 2 is going to fly over it, unless he did Talon rolls. Maybe I could see number 1 flying over it. With a proximity mine, you roll 2 dice, take a hit, and then whatever else is the result. So that could be a dead vulture. Alright, so he moved that. And Maul is stressed from an attempted 5k last round. So what is Maul going to do? What are the greens on the Infiltrator dial? The greens, 1.0. The blues. So it's 1 bank straight, 2 bank straight, and 3 straight. Oh, just a 1k there, huh? Oh. Let's see. Does that fit, or does he hit the rock? Pretty sure that is a rock too. Oh no, that's just debris. Okay. So it's going to be double stressed. He's got to roll for the crit. If he had the grappling struts, then he wouldn't have been taking any hits or anything. He could just land on it. I've never seen grappling struts used. Has anyone in the chat, have you used grappling struts? Have you seen them used? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those of you watching, I'm sorry for the strangely size-changing numbers. I cannot get my mouse to just drag one without making it huge. So there we go. And oh my gosh, let's try this again. Swarms are going to be interesting today. All right, so there. So 1K turns for everyone. I don't think Mario. He's rolling for the debris now, and nothing. Okay, but he should take the extra stress. We'll see if he's going to. I've got my lovely assistant, my wife, going to fix the box now, the dice tray. That's good. That's perfect. Thank you. Okay, and now we've got. Oof, that 3 is huge. Let's see if I can shrink that down a little bit. There we go. Is that gonna fit? Is that a 2 straight? Oh, whoa, that's more than a 2 straight. Oh no, it is a 2 straight. Yeah, that fits. Double Firesprays can be a very mean, very unexpected list. These guys with their forward and rear arcs, they're just very punishing. It's hard to get around them. Oof. Okay, 1 straight from Maul. What's he gonna do? He's not gonna be able to shoot, but he could at least target lock or jam. I mean, I guess he's already at range 1 of Krasik's, but he could jam measuring range from that probe droid as well. So we will see what happens here. He did a focus. Alright, once again, continuing the tradition of hot dice on stream. This is... How many times have we rolled 4 natural hits now? Or, well, I guess with Bosk it was 3, or 2 hits and a crit, which turned into 4 hits, but... Alright, so it looks like that was more damage onto Maul. 1, 2, 3, 4. And spend the focus for 3 more. If he doesn't roll an evade here, Maul's out of there. And then poor Maul did nothing. Let's see. Oh, he's going to Grievous to cancel the crit. And spend a force to take a single damage. And that damage is unknown. I'll check that at planning. Okay, so now it's return shots, and almost all the vultures have... no, only 2 of the vultures have calculates. More of them should, but okay. So, some of them are going to be able to launch their energy shell charges. Who are we going with first? Checking range. So they're all looking for... Okay, he's gunning for Emon, which I think is the right call, because Emon is just a nasty guy to try and deal with. Dropping the bombs almost anywhere he wants. He's got 4 places he can put them. Like right now, he could kill Maul. He probably will kill Maul with a second proximity mine. There's really not much he can do about that. So, okay. Figuring out who's shooting first. That's a good roll. Don't think you can spit. Something about the stream table, huh? So one hit on Emon. I wish I knew who that was from, though. Hit crit, look at that. What we got back? Evade focus, and he does not... Oh, he does have a focus, so he's taking one more damage. Alright, oh wow, he's going to spin a calculate to... He's going to change that to a crit. Yes, alright. So that was, I'm pretty sure, from number 3. Okay, so that is 2 shields. Yes, thank you, Mario. And a crit. Let's see what that crit is on Emon. Also a none. I'll check that as well. And here we go again, spending a calculate to change... Yep, there it is, okay. To change into a crit. Those were very useful energy charges. So now it's a hit crit on Emon. And let's see what crit that was. Something that we can repair. I saw that, okay. Alright, so now back to the planning phase. Okie dokie. Alright, so it looks like everyone has spent their charges. I think he spent a Grievous charge. Yeah, he did. Energy shell charges are spent. Done, 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 and done. Oops. Done. There we go. And Emon has Wounded Pilot. Darth Maul has Fuel Leak. That's a nasty one to have. So... I do want to take another moment. I want to say thank you so much to enCompass Academy for hosting us for this event this year. enCompass Academy is a school here in Reno, Nevada that strives to... Let's see, let me just pull up there. Strive to support students with a multitude of learning. Let's see. Here we are. enCompass Academy strives to meet individual needs of all students by focusing on students' academics, personal pathways, enrichment, and social, emotional learning. This is a great school here, and this is actually the school that we are supporting with our charity raffles that we're doing. So we've been selling charity tickets, and we have a variety of gift baskets available that people can enter for, as well as a few X-Wing we self-made X-Wing blisters for second edition. We parted out so what was it? Rebels. Parted out a Rebel conversion kit. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for hosting us. This has been a great venue and a great event, and we at Northern Nevada X-Wing are very appreciative of your support. All right, so we're looking at. I'm anticipating a dead Maul here. There's not much he can do to get out of there. The Vultures will get out of the way, and he can probably two-turn and fix that fuel leak. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, so Grievous is spent, and yeah, so he's hurting. Now, game plan for Cayden, though. Cayden needs to, once he gets Maul down, it's a real uphill battle for Mario, although he has cut Cayden's Emon down quite a bit. So if... Oh, wait a second. No, Maul's not getting out of this. I think Cayden's going to drop another Prox Mine and just call it a day. And that would leave just the Vultures to try and swarm everyone, which they can do. The Vultures are a lot more crafty than people give them credit for. Yep, here comes the Prox Mine. And they're not going to drop it just because they know it's going to hit, so...
Proximity mine go off right when you drop the ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so those are all spent. And... yeah, he came back. He came by just to verify that that's how that works. And I do feel kind of bad because I played a game against him where we misinterpreted that. So sorry about that, Cayden. But yeah, so that is how that works. So if you drop it and you and it hits a ship, it will immediately detonate. Our initial understanding was that if it was dropped, it does not get quote-unquote overlapped until the ship moves through it, but that is incorrect. Oh, he only took 1 damage there. Alright, that's impressive. So that's not as dead of a Maul as I thought. Just a little more counterclockwise. My lovely assistant is trying to fix that dice cam. I will try to figure out a way to secure that for future use. More. She's running back and forth trying to fix that. Alright. It's all good. Alright, so we've got some Vulture movement here. No, you're fine. You're fine. And what are they doing? They gotta clear their stress, and their blues are not super forgiving.
Next time we need to put Velcro on the bottom instead of box right where the Velcro needs to be.
Yeah. If someone has tape, like duct tape or something, we could tape the underside of it so it doesn't move. Yep, so there's those 2 turns. The 2 turns are blue. If you're watching this, I'm sure you're familiar, but I'll talk about it. The Vulture dial is wicked cool. I love the thematic sense of it all. So number 2 should still be stressed, yeah, because he was double stressed. It is a... in my head, it's kind of a binary style dial where it's straights and hard turns are easier than the banks. So like, it's kind of like 1s and 0s. Being that they're droids, that just makes sense. So what do we got here? They're also going to clear their stress. Are they just going to do 2 straight, or are they going to bump? Where are we going with these guys? Looks like a straight. 2 straight. Yeah, because otherwise they would hit Maul. Alright, we're going to just verify that the Prox Mine was executed correctly. Because, as I said, when you are overlapping a Proximity Mine, you will take 1 damage, roll 2 dice, and take whatever is... 2 health? Okay. Alright, so this is 2 health. I did it? Okay. Alright, so... he should have 2? Okay, so we're good. We're good. I miscounted, so alright. Krassix is untouched. Krassix probably wants to start taking some target lock so he can use his ability. Now, let's see what Lando does, because I've never seen Lando as a crew card. Lando Calrissian. After you roll dice, you may spend 1 green token to re-roll up to 2 of your results. Interesting. So, and that's just after you roll dice, just like Rebel Han's ability. So, he is able to re-roll any result, which is pretty cool. That's actually really good as well because that almost makes you have a double target lock. And then Krasik's, you can perform forward special attacks from your rear arc, so he can even ion cannon out the rear arc. At least that's how I understand it. Because he has ion cannon equipped, cluster missiles equipped, which it's kind of cool. He could veteran tail gunner when you perform a primary. So veteran tail gunner is primary only, but still, and he's reinforcing the rear with Krasik's. What an interesting choice. Arg. The precision with the resizing of these numbers is infuriating. So, okay, whatever. That's just going to be my... I'll drag it, make it big, and then shrink it down again. 4 and 2. So yeah, everyone spent their charges for energy shells. Emon's going to have a shot. What is Maul going to be doing? Emon is reloading. What's he reloading? One moment. Alright, so I was just talking with the judge because you cannot reload proximity mines, even though that appears to be what he had done. Proximity mines explicitly say that you can't reload them. Okay, there we go. Well, let's see. Okay, yeah, so he's... Wait, is he going to fix that, or... Yeah, so you can't reload those, so you probably should take just a different action. Or... Okay, so he is shooting from... I got kind of in a weird spot. Yeah, they can't be reloaded at all, I know. Right, so... But he didn't take a different action? Okay. Alright.
He's sticking with the same action, he just not
Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, I've been trying not to interfere too much, but I just wanted to make sure that we don't get into a clunky situation. Because, yeah, you should maximize out at 2 proximity mines for your list. So, like I said, just want to make sure that that's how that works. That was a shot. Looks like into drone 3. So let me just update that real quick. Drone 3 took a hit. And that was 2 crits into Krasik's. And Krasik's got 1 evade, so that's a shield down on Krasik's. I think they're discussing how reinforce works. So, yeah.
So,
Reinforce, is that your question? You'll take a hit.
I will.
It minimizes it to 1. Right.
But it would block 1 and the evade.
Nope. Yeah, so that's what they were discussing. The reinforce ability now in 2nd edition is still... It's kind of weird. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, especially with triple epsilons as a thing a few months ago. But the question was, does reinforce cancel the extra... There you go. Yeah, reinforce would not block that either. So reinforce can only block 1 up to... down to 1, right? So you'll always take 1 with reinforce, unless you obviously natural natural roll. We'll fix that. We'll fix it at the after this round. So thank you for getting that. At the moment, I don't think so. Thanks though. We've got water.
We'll break for lunch.
After this round? Okay.
So you might want to let people in your stream break for lunch.
Okay.
Half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Perfect.
We're running 15 minutes behind.
Oh, really? Surprises me. Okay.
Yeah, we wanted, because my plan was to be on lunch at 1.
All right, we're getting a damage update real quick. I got distracted by by something else.
Damage on the Firespray is 4.
4 damage on Krasix. Okay. So Krasix is down. Wait, no. I'm seeing 2 shields left.
He's 2 shields down.
Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. Got mixed up there. Okay. And I'm thinking just the one drone has damage. It looks like everything else is okay. Alright, so what is our round going to look like now?
Why don't you just set the dial next to his?
This one here?
It's number 7, 1 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've got that then. Perfect. That's it? Excellent. So we are all up to date with our damage. Alright, so I bet Emon's going to drop a proton bomb. Proton bomb. Okay, I guess not. Proton bombs would cause some unhappiness for the vultures. And he's trying. Right now, Mario's trying to figure out where can this thing go. I think it can set on top of debris or obstacles. If not, well, oh well. Okay, and that's Krasix's stress from reinforcing. Alright, so I had expected Emon to drop a proton bomb. Don't know if they still will try that. Okay, we've got a seismic charge coming out from Krasix. That's going to hurt some drones. And then... Okay, so if that's the case, then we'll probably see a proton bomb coming out too. That way, huh? So he's trying to get rid of that probe droid. That's really unexpected. And that should be a proton bomb, right? Emon, oh no, sorry. Emon has seismics. That was my mistake. Okay, that's why he went that way. Well, that could end up hurting him. 2 turns with those guys, I suspect. Yeah. Well, I'd go with the other one first, but whatever. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, so we got a 2 turn there. And just to calculate probably. Check in on what's going on with Facebook. Alright. Yep, that cleared that stress. And I think there's a calculate under that under that die, although we cannot see it. Alright, moving 4. 2. Oops. Come on. 3 and 1. Everyone's calculating. Okay. Let's just check to make sure that all looks okay. How do they? Oh, they reloaded. Those ones reloaded. It's actually a pretty good call. Okay, so he's doing a 2-turn. And he is just going to leave that stress. I mean, Maul doesn't really care about modifications. He gets the Dooku auto crit. He gets the Force to modify things, so he's fine. Those seismic charges are... they're not going to do anything. We'll see if they actually damage Cayden's ships. They will kill that probe droid, though. And I'm surprised Maul has lasted this long. Maul could conceivably wipe out Azamine, and that'd be a pretty good game changer. Got a 2 straight here. Oh yeah, okay. It's just letting me know that they moved Maul out of order. It happens. It's no big deal. But I appreciate them filling us in on what's going on. And yeah, I'm surprised I didn't even catch that. Oh. Almost there. Okie dokie. Maul. I'd say he should go for Emon. We got a range 3 shot on Emon. They gotta pop those seismics first. Seismics. Wait, what are you doing? Yeah, Darth Maul. So taking a double shot. Shooting at Emon again, I suspect. That's even worse. Forgetting about the Force, though. So he had to spend 2 Force in order to do that. Emon has a shot on number 4. Maul actually is not going to be taking any shots here. So Emon shot on... probably go for 4. Okay, I think they're catching the seismics, and no, it was not going to hit anyone. I just missed that last shot. Let's see. That's from Cayden. Going on to number 3, I suspect. Oh, that's probably what they noticed. Oh, nattied out of it. See, I'm telling you, these dice are hot on here. So. Alright, so do the vultures get shots now, or did they already shoot? Did I miss that? Okay, yeah, so number 2 and number 4 will shoot. 1 and 3 have weapons disabled, so I hope that they keep that in mind. Spend a calculate. Hit crit. So that's from number 2. So it's calculate from 4, okay. And does Iman not have... Okay, so it's a crit on Iman. Hit crit. What happened to the last one? Did Iman take a crit? I am a little bit lost on what's going on here. So now Iman's taking weapons disabled. Alright, so 1 and 3 have their charges back. Darth Maul should be at 3 charges. Because I don't think he used Dooku. Doesn't look like he's used Dooku. Okay, 1 and 3, hard turn. I think a 1 bank is probably acceptable here too. 2 and 4. Okay. Just got a 1 bank here. What is our maneuver? Just 1 turn. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They're all reloaded too, so he can now double calculate. And single calculate. Almost. Oh, I do need to move these. Okay, let's see. Can I move it without making it bigger? No. Okay, here we go. 3. Yep, so double calculated there. Yeah, okay. And we have 1 straight, 2 straight. Nope. Got lucky with the 2 there, but okay. There we go. So it calculates all around. One moment. Alright, so Talon roll for Krassix. Krassix Trellix. Quite a name, quite a mouthful. Hard to say. What is going on here? Is Krassix off the board? They might just be moving him. Oh, they're moving it. Yeah, moving him. So, okay. I think they're doing the Talon rolls wrong, but it's all good. They're off by like a couple millimeters. Okay, and so that's gonna go back right there. Curl. Perfect. All right. Now let's see. Maul's doing 2 straight, 3 straight. Something straight to clear stress and probably snag some sort of modification or flip the fuel leak down. Fuel leak might not be a bad idea, but I think kind of just go all in. If you can down Emon before he shoots you, that's probably a better move. That's what I would say. I mean, Maul's at 2 health. I would say go all in. You could sacrifice 50 points, but you could also get 96, and then all you have to do is half Krassix. And half of Krassix is worth more than 2 of the drones. They've got 15 minutes left. I think that's the end game for Mario. If Mario can just go all in on Emon. So he's checking range for... I'm not sure what. I guess a shot. A crit, and does he have anything to modify? Looks like no modifications. It's been a force. Okay, go. So hit crit. And blank blank. That's a hit crit on Emon. I think Emon should be dead. Wait, what? I don't know how that's hit crit. Panicked pilot. Pretty sure Emon's dead. Not sure how Emon is still alive. Using Darth Maul, spending 2 more force just to take a unmodified shot. Oh, he shot at Krass. Okay, Emon is dead. Okay, and Emon had a panicked pilot as well. Let's just pull that up real quick. Panicked pilot. Range, I want to say 2, but that could be 3. Let's find out. We'll see with how many dice he rolls. Okay. That is a single hit against nothing. So that is another hit on Krassix. Alright, now Krassix will be able to return fire onto Darth Maul. And that is range 3, so Krassix is 3 dice. 1. Darth Maul's got 2 dice. So Maul will live... Oh, that's range 2, okay. Maul will take 1. Now, if I did everything right... See, I thought Maul was at 1 before, but I might have added it up wrong. We'll see if he removes Maul now. And he's not removing Maul. Alright, so we've got range 3 from 2, range 3 from that one. It's close. Looks like he's got a range 3 on that corner with the 1. Now, this is another thing that I'm not entirely sure that you're supposed to be able to do, checking range for everything before shooting. I think you pick the ship, then you check everything that's in his range, but it's all good. I think at this point there's only one target, so so we've got I think that's yep, it's from number 2. Alright, and he evaded it. Now let's go probably number 4. Yes. And hit crit. Netted out of it. Nice. Okay, and then charges from number 3. Yes, thank you. Perfect. And that's from... Let's figure it out. 2. Take 1. And we got, let's see, 1 more shot. Ooh, only 1. See, he doesn't evade it though. Okay. And a crit goes into Crassix. Let's see what that crit is. Hard to tell. Thank you for the effort, guys. I really appreciate your attempts at doing this. Is totally not on you. It's just a glare from the light. So I'll go check on that in just a moment. And I do want to say, throw a huge thank you to everyone who is participating on stream. I know that the stream can be stressful, and it's usually not everyone's favorite. But I appreciate if people are asking to be on stream. It definitely helps me out with getting these games put together. So I'm going to go over there and check what that crit was. I'll be right back. Alright, less than 10 minutes in the round. Let's see, how close are we? I'm actually about 50 seconds off, so... Anyways, what is Cayden's endgame? How can he turn this around? So he's got 1 damage on Vulture number 3, and he has only 1 health left on Maul. He really needs to be able to punch through Maul, and then do as much arc dodging as he can to avoid the vultures. It's hard with Swarm, but that's kind of the idea. That's what I would be trying to do. So the vultures are just zooming fast. Something tells me they're just kind of trying to avoid getting shot. But we'll see what happens, because that puts them in kind of a awkward spot. I mean, those two are definitely not getting shots this round. He's reloading. Oh, okay. So that's why he's not getting shots this round. Being able to reload those energy shell charges is super strong. That's really, really good. He's going four straight, right? That's a 2 straight. Probably also reloading. Or just taking calculates, alright. Oh no, that's reloading as well. Okay. Yep, so he is going to be full up on his energy shell charges once again. It's making life even more difficult for Crassix. Now, what maneuver is Crassix doing? 1 bank. Well, he could be safe here. Probably is safe here. And he probably has a shot on... Oh, let me move the numbers. Ha! Fortunately, they just went straight, so it's not going to be hard to move this. 3 there. 1 there. Weird how I can grab the 1 so well. 4. 2. I'm getting better at that. So he cleared the stress. Looks like he took a focus. Maul doing a 1 straight, so he's bumping. So, wow, the only shot is actually Crassix. And Crassix could take out, if he's lucky, take out the Vulture 3. Wait, what's going on here? I thought they showed a 1 straight for Maul. Also a 5k for Maul. Okay. That is a 5K from all. Okay. I misread that. I saw the one straight, and I think they were just trying to mark Krasik's. Oof. That's brutal for poor Krasik's. It's going to be a range one shot from Maul. Maul's got, I think, 2 force right now. But that, if he misses, he can spend that 2 force. If he gets a bad roll, just spend the 2 force and try it again. Maul is just such a good pilot. And the Scimitar is such a good ship, too, especially at his points cost. I mean, Maul is only 65 points, and he has 2 sloops. He's got, look at that. Spend the 2 force. 1. Maybe he only has 1. Yeah, he only had 1 force. Okay, so that's just a crit into Krasik's. Or Crassus Trellix. Oof. Alright, what crit did he get? That is a direct hit. Brutal. Alright. There. Direct hit. Alright, so he is limping along on 2 health left. But he does have a range 1 focused shot into Maul. So this, he should get Maul here. Yep, he's got Maul. That's it. Doesn't even need to spend the target lock. Or spend the focus. That's it for Maul. Maul is out of there. Alright, that's a huge swing for Cayden. He has 5 minutes left. Let's see if he can pull it out. He's got 2 health left on 1 Vulture, and then the other ones are full up, and they all have their energy shells too. So we'll see what happens here. Probably a K turn with Krasik's and K turns with all the Vultures. Alright, I'm back real quick. So, Mario did some gutsy K turns there. Oh, Krasik's missing. That's painful.
Yeah, but it's
Hold
for the
on.
stream team only because they don't want to chug up the Wi-Fi for the. I can check
Alright, so we've got 3 shots coming in.
no, there
One
isn't.
hit into Krasik's. Evaded.
Like your basic stuff.
Do we have energy shell charges coming in? Number 1. A single crit. Evaded. And number 2. Alright, well, we've got a little bit more time. And 2 hits. 2 hits go into Krasik's. Does that kill him? I don't think that kills him. Pretty sure he had 3 left, so. Looks like that's going to do it. Yeah, I don't think they're able to. Yeah, it was a really close game. They did a really good job. I mean, that first engagement was. They both just blew some ships to half points real fast, and then it kind of. They were trying to get the good positioning, and they just weren't able to get it. And Mario was able to pull through with Maul. Maul lasted a lot longer than I expected, so good game by both players. And we're going to end this right here.